The U.S. MidAmateur began with 7 former winners covering the last 10 years of the championship in the field of 246. Yet by the end of the rain-delayed first round of match play at Capital City Club outside Atlanta, only one past champ, Randall Lewis, remains. Tuesday's play saw defending champion Stewart Hagestad, who shot a 64 in the second round of stroke play to grab the number 4 seed, upset by the 61st seed, Dusty Drent, 3-1. Despite not making a birdie all day, Hagestad held a 2-up lead through 6 holes. But Drent, a 29-year-old from Davenport, Iowa, playing in his first USGA championship, calmed his nerves and won 4 of the next 5 holes, 3 of them with birdies, to run off with the match. Drent's day was a long one as he started it by weaving his way through a 25 golfer 416 spot playoff to get into match play. The 6'4" former NAIA All-American at Iowa's St. Ambrose University then faced the similarly lanky Hagestad, the 26-year-old coming off one of the most impressive seasons a MidAmateur has had in recent memory after finishing T36 as the low amateur at the Masters, qualifying for the U.S. Open and helping the U.S. win the Walker Cup. Yet Drent was unfazed. "I knew his resume," Drent said. "My goal was to make match play and then from there, I've always been a very good match play player. From there, just hit driver, and if I made double, I only lose 1 hole, I can birdie with the best of them. So that was my mindset, get in today and just make a ton of birdies. I was able to do some of that. It's a dream come true to be able to represent the USGA the way that I have had the opportunity to do so in the last year," Hagestad said. "It's motivating to try and earn my way back. There is always next year, but I'm going to be able to rest easy knowing that I've had the chance to be a USGA champion before, and hopefully will be back." Related, Stewart Hagestad discusses his dream amateur season. Also falling on day 1 of match play was 4-time winner Nathan Smith, who reached match play for the 12th time in 13 MidAmateur starts but subsequently suffered one of his worst losses in the championship when he fell to Jason Anthony, 6-4. Anthony, a 34-year-old reinstated amateur from Fairfield, Calif, made 6 birdies on the day while Smith could only muster 1. Coincidentally, the two had been paired together during their 2 rounds of stroke play qualifying. Anthony suggested that having a familiarity with Smith and his game might have helped keep the pressure to a minimum when facing the 5-time USGA champion head-to-head. "Walking up to the first tee without knowing who he is and just his resume might have been a little bit more intimidating," said Anthony, who helps run his family's 12-store car wash business. "Got to play with him, got to know him as a good guy, and we just had a good time and I played well." Anthony, who lost to Hagestad a year ago in the round of 16, says that working 6 days a week and competing in 15 to 20 golf tournaments a year leaves little time for practice. "I just play golf," Anthony said. "I hit about anywhere from 8 to 15 balls on the range and just go out and play. Hell, if the strategy can continue to pay off when facing this year's medalist Bradford Tilley in the second round on Wednesday." Related, Hurricane Nate forces USGA to change schedule at US MidAmateur before day's end. 2014 winner Scott Harvey, another golfer who survived the large playoff in the morning, also was bounced from the event, losing to fellow North Carolina native Chad Wilfong, 3-2. Wilfong, 37, led after the first round of stroke play qualifying and wound up with the 10th seed overall. With Michael McCoy 2013, Sammy Schmitz 2015 and Steve Wilson 2008 all out during stroke play qualifying, that left just Lewis, the record holder for the oldest MidAmateur champ when he won in 2011 at age 54, remaining. The Alma, Mich resident beat Trent Peterson, 1 up. Watch Golf Digest videos.